Job chapter 14. Man that is born of a woman is of few days and full of trouble. He cometh forth like a flower and is cut down. He fleeth also as a shadow and continueth not. And doest thou open thine eyes upon such an one, and bringest me into judgment with thee? Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his mouths are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bonds, that he cannot pass. Turn from him, that he may rest, till he shall accomplish as an hireling his day. For there is hope of a tree, if it be cut down, that it will sprout again, and that the tender branch thereof will not cease. Though the root thereof wax old in the earth, and the stalk thereof die in the ground, yet through the scent of water it will bud, and bring forth buds like a plant. But man dieth, and wasteth away. Yea, man, give up the ghost, and where is he? As the waters fail from the sea, and the flood decayeth and dried up, so man lieth down and riseth not, till the heavens be no more. They shall not awake, nor be raised out of their sleep. O that thou wouldest hide me in the grave, that thou wouldest keep me in secret, until thy wrath be past, that thou wouldest appoint me a set time and remember me. If a man die, shall he live again? All the days of my appointed time will I wait, till my change come. Thou shalt call, and I will answer thee. Thou wilt have a desire to work of thine hands. For now thou numberest my steps. Doest thou not watch over my sin? My transgression is sealed up in a bag, and thou swist mine iniquity. And surely the mountain falling cometh to naught, and the rock is removed out of his place. The waters wear the stones. Thou washest away the things which grow out of the dust of the earth, and thou destroyest the hope of man. Thou prevailest for ever against him, and he passeth. Thou changest his countenance and sendest him away. His sons come to honor, and he knoweth it not, and they are brought low, but he preserveth it not of them. But his flesh upon him shall have pain, and his soul within him shall mourn. Here is the explanation for chapter 14. Chapter 14 is the second part of Job's third address to God, introduced in 13:28. As Job turned from defending his integrity against his friends to reflections on the finality of death, Job's reference to people's lives being full of trouble takes us back to Eliphaz, who said that humans are born to trouble. 5:7. Job more than agreed by saying that human beings are like shadows. Job applied to humanity the fleeting days he applied to his own life. Chapter 9, verse 25. He wondered why God pays attention to finite humanity. Job 14:3. Something that may only increase their stress. He longed for God to let humanity rest. Verse 6. Humanity's fate is almost the most hopeless one within creation. Plants can spring up again, but death is the end for humans. Job 14:10 and 12. At least till the heavens are no more. Verse 12. Here in this verse is a hint confirmed in other parts of scriptures. Example 2 Peter 3:13, Revelation 21:1, that the righteous dead would live again. The verses that follow, chapter 14, verse 13 to 17, contain further hints of resurrection. Job spoke of being hidden in the grave until God's anger passed, when he would be remembered. Verse 13. He asked whether people would come back to life, and then spoke of relief and being called, verses 14 and 15. These incipient questions are longing, tentative affirmations would become a strong expression of confidence in chapter 19, verse 23 to 27. Nevertheless, the metaphors of undoing, chapter 14, 18 to 19, show Job returning to poetically sorrowful descriptions of the tragedy and seeming finality of death. Chapter 14, verse 20 to 21. Within the overall argument about Job's integrity, he and Bildad engaged in the topic of sons. According to Bildad, they had paid for their guilt. Chapter 8, 4. Job retorted that the doom he faced made the discussions of sons irrelevant. Chapter 14:21. But in the next speech, Bildad would argue that it was Job's attitude that would determine his memory and that of his offspring. Job chapter 18, verses 16 to 19. Thank you. May God bless.